All of you know I have a very real passion for bad movies, games, and TV shows. I always like to give them a chance because there's a beautiful sweet spot, this nirvana that exists in horrible media where something is so bad that it becomes extremely entertaining. It's a delicate balancing act between boring, bad, and just irredeemable waste of time, and super stinker that puts a big smile on your face. And sometimes there's shows or movies that fucking tap dance on that line, that line of lunacy. And The Idol is one of those shows. I already made a video covering the first two episodes of this show, but long story short, you'd have more fun experiencing hemorrhoids than you would watching this one. However, I think there are tiny little glimmers of hope that it can be fun bad at times. And that's mainly because of The Weeknd. Within the first two episodes, The Weeknd establishes himself as one of the most unintentionally comedic characters to ever grace the television screen. He plays a goofball named Tedros, and he's basically a cult leader and a sexual savant shaman. Basically, everything he does is hypnotic to the point where everyone wants to have sex with him, and he can have sex with anyone and everyone all the time. And this leads to probably one of my favorite scenes in recent memory from a show, where he's got the main character, Lily Rose Depp. She plays a pop star named Jocelyn. He's got her ready to engage in a little bedroom ham sandwich activities here, a little coitus, and he blindfolds her and tells her to get on the bed, and he starts barking orders at her like a drill sergeant from behind a chair. So he gets behind a chair and he pokes his head out and starts basically having phone sex with her in person. He's like, "Yeah, now imagine my tongue on your pussy. Yeah, my wet tongue's on your pussy right now. And here comes my cock. Open wide for the airplane, that's my cock. Whoop, you're choking on it." And the whole scene, that's the whole scene basically. He just keeps saying this and it goes for 5 or 6 minutes and he's sitting on the fireplace, poking out behind the chair. And then he delivers what I consider to be one of the most powerful lines in all of recorded history. He says, "Fucking stretch that tiny little pussy," as the camera zooms in on his face like we're about to enter the Twilight Zone here or something. And he delivers it like an android that's malfunctioning. It's so beautiful. But anyway, there are moments like that sprinkled out throughout the show. But on the whole, it's actually just a pretty revolting show that's clearly just there because the director's got an actual fetish that he wants to be paid to produce, I guess. It doesn't really have a legitimate message. Jocelyn, the main character, does have an interesting story to tell, but he's not interested in telling that story. Instead, it's only focused on the sexuality of everything and everyone in the show, as opposed to being an interesting piece about the exploitation of pop stars or something in the industry. It doesn't have any kind of criticism or critique of it. Instead, it's perfectly content just showcasing exploitation of a pop star for the sake of I don't know, softcore porn. It's not delivering any kind of real message. The show doesn't really have anything it wants to say. It's literally just a montage of sex scenes, while giving you tiny little breadcrumbs of what could have been an interesting premise if they just decided to actually focus on telling a good story. At some point, maybe they were, and then they just decided, nah, good stories are for dweebs. Here's more tits, and that's the direction they went, because that's pretty much the final product of the show so far. Episode 4 just dropped. I've watched every episode. It's only a 5-episode long series, so it's a pretty low time investment, so I plan on finishing it. And I was going to wait till episode 5 dropped, but I can't hold my little wet tongue anymore here. I've got to talk about episodes 3 and 4, so I went over episode 3 on stream, and I just watched episode 4, so I'll show you the clips from episode 3 that I talked about, and then get into 4. No, I never finished Velma. You know what I am finishing, though, is The Idol. And The Idol is much worse than Velma. Well, I won't go that far. The Idol is very bad, too. What's The Idol about? It's literally... The show has one interesting character, and that's Lily Rose Depp's character. But for some reason, they refuse to focus on her. It's mainly The Weeknd being a fucking weirdo. Yeah, spread that tight little pussy for me. Yeah, now my cock's in your mouth. Well, you're choking on it. Yeah, now you're choking on it. That's half of the fucking show. And for some reason, the director very openly just has the show as just fetish material for himself. There is not a single goddamn scene in that show where Lily Rose Depp does not have her titties out. Even when she's in public, she still is wearing basically a see-through top with no bra. Even in public in the show. There is no scene in that entire show where Lily Rose Depp has her tits covered. It is actually just softcore porn that the director made, and The Weeknd is a creepy weirdo in. I'll get into it real quick. I was going to do another video on The Idol, but I'm just going to wait till it's done. Episode 3 got so fucking unhinged. So, spoilers, I don't think anyone gives a fuck. No one's really watching the show. I don't think anyone cares. The Idol episode 3. It's once again just fetish material for the director to jerk off to. But at the very end, they're having like this dinner. And The Weeknd's there with his whole crew. Lily Rose Depp is there with a couple of her friends. And one of Lily Rose Depp's friends pitches that she should make a picture with cum on her face, her album cover. Which is like, oh, that's goofy. And she's like, no, I kind of want to be taken seriously. And he's like, why? Just use this picture of cum on your face for your album cover. It's provocative. You'll be a real bad girl. This is good for us. This is good for everybody. And she's like, no, I really want to be taken seriously. So then The Weeknd's like, but why? And then he gets like really deep. I won't bore you with most of the details. Eventually it culminates with her revealing that her mother, who has died, was abusive and used to beat her with a hairbrush to keep her in line and to keep her making hit songs. And she's in a bit of like a creative rut. So The Weeknd's like, so do you think your mom beating you with that hairbrush led to your great art? And she's like, yeah, I think in some way. And she's fucking crying her eyes out now. And he's like, do you think it was worth it because the songs were so good? And she's like, yeah, well, I guess. So then he goes, I shit you not, do you still have that hairbrush? So she goes and gets the hairbrush. And the episode ends with him beating the fuck out of her with the hairbrush. She's crying and wailing. And then she eventually says thanks. It's diabolical. He turns the trauma into like a sexual fetish thing for himself and convinces her that it's good for her artistic process. Was he beating her or was it sexual? Sexual for him, not so much for her. She was legitimately crying her fucking eyes out, screaming and wailing. Because he even says like, get ready, I'm going to hurt you. And then just starts beating her with the hairbrush, making her relive the childhood trauma that her mom put her through. But for him, it's like a sexual thing. It seems, because he's just a fucking weirdo. No, it's crazy. Someone put this in the chat, and I think this is an interesting talking point. Do you think that's some Illuminati shit and he's trying to tell people that's what they do? The whole message of the show, I believe at one point was supposed to be the mistreatment of idols in Hollywood and like these parasites that prey on them and fuck them up. Like, I think that's the talking point it wanted to deliver. But during production, they fired the original visionary behind it, and The Weeknd took over. It wasn't just The Weeknd. They replaced her. They then went in a different direction. I think they said they didn't want it to be too much of a female perspective or something. I can't quite remember the quote. And they took that message, and they turned it into, here's just actual softcore porn and fetish shit, and that's it. Because there's no deeper message so far. There isn't. He's a cult leader, and it's literally only the sexual aspects of the cult, and that's it. There's no bigger statements yet. It's actually just a softcore porn production that the director and The Weeknd have made for themselves to jerk off to. But there are moments that are fun bad. Like I said in my first video about it, there are moments in that show that are fun bad. Everything The Weeknd says and does is unintentionally the most unhinged comedy ever. For example, in episode 3, he's picking out her clothes for her. He's supposed to be like controlling every aspect of her life because he's a manipulative cult leader, sex savant. He's picking out her clothes. And there's a guy, one of the workers there, is showing some clothes and he's like, this would look pretty good if you want to try this. The Weeknd goes up to him, he's like, look at her again. Fucking look at her again. Fucking look at her again. I saw you. If you fucking look at her again, I'll drag your ass down Rodeo Drive and fucking curb stomp you. Look at her again. And like, that's his energy. But it doesn't work well because it's so over the top goofy. Like, absurdly goofy. How is his acting? So a lot of people criticize his acting. I will say it's not great, but it's not as bad as everyone's saying. I think he learned from like YouTuber acting tutorials Because everything he does is so big. It's so over the top. This motherfucker wears a trench coat like The Undertaker. Like, everything he does is on the nose and grand. Like, he doesn't just deliver a line, he lives the line. So it's so campy. But I wouldn't even say that it's, like, bad acting. It's just so dramatic. All the time. You forgot the jerk-off scene. Oh yeah, and that same scene I was talking about where he's like, look at her again. Fucking look at her again. He eventually raw dogs her in the dressing room in front of everyone in the store, mind you. And then he's about to come and she's like, no, don't come inside me. No, don't come inside me. So she like pulls up her panties and walks away and he's like, now what? She's like, you'll figure it out. So then he jerks himself off and he's like, oh! Ah! In the dressing room as he's like coming. You forgot him eating her out in the backseat. That's just more of what I was saying, like it's all just a fetish for the director. On the way to the store in a convertible, The Weeknd is just eating out Lily Rose Depp in the backseat. And then like in front of paparazzi. Well, no, he finishes eating her out once the paparazzi gets there that he called. He probably just sees it as his way into acting. I mean, this is a big show, or it was hyped up to be a big show. It's flopping because it's not very good. But I have no doubt that he really thought this was his acting break. Like, this was his big ticket into acting. The show is also littered with his music to talk about jerking himself off. Oh, yeah. By the way, after he beats her with the hairbrush to relive her childhood trauma that her mom inflicted on her, the episode ends with a Weeknd song playing. Yeah, he plays his own music throughout the entire show. I saw a clip from it, though. I already know what to expect. I already knew this was coming. She made a remix to one of the songs, well, her only new song in the show. And since she was, like, in love with The Weeknd, she starts rubbing an ice cube on her pussy and shit, and then she's, like, moaning into the mic to try and make it really sexual. So I saw a clip from episode 4 where in order to replicate that in the studio, she just has The Weeknd basically fucking her in there, so she's moaning on the track. Or something like that, I'm pretty sure. That's not true. I saw the clip on Twitter. What do you mean? It's him, like, rubbing up and grinding on her and, like, dry humping her while she's going, on the track. You're absolutely lying. She didn't do that. Is that clip not real? You know what? Here, I'm going to scrub through it just to prove you wrong real quick. I am literally watching it right now. Why are you telling me it's wrong? I am literally watching this happen. He is grinding on her. He is currently grabbing her ass. Now he's dry thrusting a little bit. What are you talking about? I am literally watching it. I'm watching it again. This... Wait, why is there more scenes of this? They're doing it again. This one's much more egregious. Now he's fingering her. What the fuck? As she's singing the track. What the fuck are you talking? Why are you telling me I'm wrong? I'm literally watching it. Oh my god. This is so much worse than the first Twitter clip. She's also blindfolded, by the way. Like it's a game of pin the tail on the donkey. And not only that, not only is this for the track, she is singing it in front of all of her friends and people that she considers family. Now he's grabbing her titty. Like, through the dress. In front of the record label, who's all getting uncomfortable. I can't believe you were telling me I'm wrong. I am actually watching this now. It is always so shameful. You just come in here and fucking tell lies. Now you made me have to go and spoil this for myself. Now I won't get to experience that for the first time again. So the first half of episode 4 is dedicated to the artistic process of creating the hits with Jocelyn. So Tedros is getting her in the mood. So he's got like a producer there that's helping record everything, and she's performing in front of the entire house now, which includes Tedros' like family as well as like other people in the industry, as well as Jocelyn's manager is there now to observe because now they're a little concerned about Tedros because he's a criminal. So her manager is there basically reporting on everything and making sure that they can, you know, fight back against Tedros at some point. Now, they spend, like I said, the first half making these songs together, and since the idol can't go a second without being absolutely absurdly in-your-face sexual, like to the point where it's now cartoonish, he blindfolds her while she's recording, and then starts fingering her while squeezing her titty, like actually honking on her milkers. He's just like, honk, honk, and he's like fucking slapping around her clitoris. He's actually working her vagina, like he's trying to like beat an egg or something. So he's down there doing this and she's going ah on the track. And he's like, brilliant, this is amazing. Save it, mark it, good. That's like the whole first half is making those songs together like that. And also the manager reporting back like Tedros is dangerous and everyone in the house is like kind of odd. Eventually Tedros then like kidnaps and ties up one of Jocelyn's friends, Xander, who is also now living in the house. They go way back. Xander was aware of like the abuse that her mother put her through, and Tedros thinks that he's a big untrustworthy liar, so he fucking actually like hog ties this guy and then puts a shock collar on him, and then Jocelyn and Tedros together just start torturing him, and eventually they just leave him there like that to rot. And then eventually they set him free because he's got a bigger role to play in one of Tedros's like nefarious plans here, which we don't know yet. But anyway, that's kind of the whole first half is focusing on like the music side of things with the, of course, like, you know, fucking sexually singing it. Like he's got a finger in her butt like a Naruto 1,000 Years of Pain while she's singing in order to get better moans on the track. But it turns out like even Jocelyn's manager thinks the music is pretty good, apparently, but not worth like the torture that she's being put through for it. But Jocelyn doesn't recognize it as torture. She's recognizing it as like love and all of that. Eventually, they're celebrating. They throw a huge party, tons of cocaine, tons of drinking, and that's when the girl from the first episode and second episode that was Jocelyn's friend, her dance instructor, comes over. And one of Tedros's like cult members, her name is Chloe, reveals to Jocelyn that that girl that Jocelyn thought was her friend for a while is actually one of Tedros's like biggest fans. Like I wouldn't say ex because Tedros doesn't date anyone. He fucks everything that's conscious. So they weren't like dating or anything, but she's like obsessed with Tedros. And Chloe lets her know that and reveals that that girl actually brought Jocelyn to Tedros' club in the first place because Tedros ordered her to. And now all the dots are starting to connect in Jocelyn's brain like, oh, I've been fucking manipulated here. Oh, Tedros has kind of been the puppet master of like this whole thing. Nothing happened by chance. This was all a planned play here. So you think there's going to be this eureka moment where she comes to all of this realization and everything. And that girl then approaches Jocelyn saying like, hey, the record company wants me to take over your song. You okay with that? Jocelyn's just like, go for it, I guess. And then Jocelyn, for her revenge, texts her ex to come fuck her. And that's how she gets back at Tedros. So Jocelyn's ex comes over during the party. Tedros immediately takes notice of that. So Tedros does another big line of cocaine and then takes like 50 shots and starts doing karate at her ex. And then Jocelyn comes up and says, you know, I don't know that guy. Come fuck me. So then her and her ex go have sex as Tedros cries outside the bedroom door listening to it. And that's pretty much where the episode ends. That's episode 4. I feel like we got absolutely fucking nowhere in this episode. And it was actually pretty light on goofy, fun moments. It was actually just pretty uncomfortable boringness for the most part. So yeah, that's the pre-season finale here. Final episode drops on Sunday, and you bet your sweet bippy I'm going to be glued to it watching that. And I'm not expecting much at all. This has been a complete disaster of a show. It is actually just softcore porn and nothing else. There's no real substance here. And it's downright depraved pretty often. Like, a lot, really. Without having any kind of deeper message to it at all. It's just bad. Yeah, the show's just kind of bad. I wouldn't even say it's fun bad. It's just there are some moments of fun bad to it, but it doesn't salvage the show. It really doesn't. It's still an overall genuine waste of time, but I'm going to complete the journey anyway because I've already, done 4 episodes of this side quest here, so might as well finish it here. So yeah, just wanted to give a little update on it. That's about it. So yeah. A couple months ago, we tried to get 2 of our friends onto the Netflix dating show called Love is Blind, but unfortunately things went awry. It didn't go as planned and didn't make the cut. However, I still want to share the whole process as well as their audition videos because this could have been something special. For those that don't know, Netflix has a program called Love is Blind, and it's a very goofy concept. Its whole shtick is people go on dates without ever being able to see each other. They go into these little pods that act like solitary confinement for prisoners, but in this case, it's prisoners of love. So they want to see if people can fall in love with each other without ever being able to know what they look like. Not exactly the most original or most profound concept. I mean, people get married to shit that doesn't even exist. I watched a whole documentary about women that fall in love with ghosts and get married to them. Actually just falling in love with fucking ideas of people as opposed to real people. And if you ever played RuneScape or World of Warcraft, you know people are getting married all the time without even knowing what the other person sounds like, let alone looks like. So of course there's going to be people that are down to get married because they talked to each other in some pods and had a smile on their face. But regardless, the reason why we thought this would be fun is because Love is Blind came to our neck of the woods, Tampa, and they were filming their new season here. And I swear as God is my witness, if Tampa is known for one thing other than bath salts, it's good lovers. And we have the best lovers in our crew, specifically Caleb and Aaron. We thought this was the perfect opportunity to unleash the hounds and let Aaron and Caleb finally find love. So we signed them up. They went through the interview process. We had the videos filmed to submit for the auditioning where they'd vet through the contestants. And I just want to share all of that with you because what a wild ride it was. Even though I've already spoiled the conclusion of this anime, it ultimately ended in failure. Sometimes it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. We still have all of their audition tapes. They did many takes and many different angles to try and put together the perfect recipe for success. So I'm going to show you some of the best moments of those videos. Now before getting into that, I want to thank Opera GX for sponsoring today's video. Big thanks to Opera GX for sponsoring today's video. Opera GX is the best browser available. I switched over a year ago and I've never looked back. Its features are just the best. It offers the best possible experience. Not only is it not a resource hog like Chrome and all of that, but it's also just has everything you'd want while browsing the web. You can have your messaging apps on the sides, that way you can talk to your friends while browsing the web without having to switch between tabs or anything like that. It's very convenient. You can also just fully customize it exactly how you want. They even have these cool wallpapers for Moist Esports and myself, which is just amazing. They even have a forced dark mode options, that way when you go to a new website, you're not hit with like a flashbang on light mode. There's just so many options and so many features. And if you're already on something like Chrome, they even have a way of just importing your current settings and extensions into Opera GX so it's seamless and it's quick. One of the new features is also the ability to have the 12 newest uploads for myself in Opera GX, so that way you can stay up to date. Like, everything is just really cool. So I highly recommend getting Opera GX. I think it is the best browser available, and it's free to download, so click the link in the description. Thanks again to Opera GX. Now, the process for getting them signed up for Love is Blind was surprisingly simple. I thought it was going to be a big song and dance, a cutthroat competition to even get them considered. But I'm assuming that since they were in Tampa, they just didn't have a whole ton of people applying. Everyone was too busy doing literally anything else, so they kind of just got the fast pass through this process. Basically, you just say, hey, I'm interested and have a pulse, and they are super down to just like feed you everything they need to have you apply. One of the first things was answering a massive questionnaire, but even before getting to the questionnaire, there were some red flags that seemed that they might pose a problem for our boys here. They made it clear that they were going to be doing a deep dive through all of their social media, and for Caleb, that's a totally fine thing, his is all pretty squeaky clean, but this includes Twitter, of course, and for Aaron, we knew immediately this was going to pose some problems. This would be our first hurdle to overcome here, because when you go to Aaron's Twitter, there are some real nuggets of beauty. I'll just show you a couple of his tweets around the time that he was being considered for Love is Blind. So there's this banger here. Wowee, that pussy has ray tracing. Sorry to say, the war on Christmas was finally lost when Israel's Iron Dome shot down Santa's test flight, killing all on board. Breaking, Grimace from McDonald's has passed away after choking on my cock. My girl is doing CSGO inspect animations on my cock. If Twitter shuts down, my odds of being on Love is Blind improve dramatically. So pretty self-aware on that one. Now I think all of these are wonderful. These are motivational even. I could see these being hung up on sorority girls' walls. But I could see why some of the octogenarians at the Love is Blind headquarters probably would have an issue with these. But regardless, we kept our spirits high, and then they moved into filling out the questionnaires. Now, Caleb took this very seriously, giving the most generic answers possible, kind of being like that baseline NPC. Like, everything he was giving is what we thought the Love is Blind team would be looking for. like a geriatric elderly person's definition of like what an old-fashioned good boy would be. That's every single one of Caleb's answers. Aaron, however, went in the complete opposite direction. It was fucking unhinged. He was like the Immortan Joe of Love is Blind auditions. He gave some of the wackiest answers imaginable. For example, one of the questions was talking about like a really hard period in the person's life, trying to get to like a more sensitive side, I guess, for like a sob story in the show. I imagine the responses they were looking for with that question were things like, it was really hard when I lost my job due to COVID. The lockdown took its toll on my mental health, that kind of thing. Aaron gave an entire fan fiction's worth of lore for his most traumatic experience. He told a story about how the hardest period in his life was the loss of his grandmother and grandfather when they tragically blew up in an oil refinery explosion. And the worst part about the situation was that he had to be called to the morgue in order to identify their charred corpses. So, I liked his odds. After hearing and reading some of his answers to the questions, I thought he stood a great chance of making it.
Hi, my name's Aaron. I'm 24. I love karaoke. I'm looking for that special someone to do karaoke with. I love blind women. Hi, my name's Aaron. I'm 24. I'm a cork pusher. That means I test drywall for businesses, and I keep up to date and make sure drywall is like completely safe. A fun fact about me is I ate 35 apples in a day, and I got arsenic poisoning. I was rushed to the hospital. I was gonna consider crying. I think I should like have a tragic backstory.
You struggled after your
Everyone I've ever dated has died. That's how I ended. It's like, let's see if you can be the one to break the curse.
Overall, a pretty solid first attempt here from Aaron. This wasn't the one we ended up submitting, surprisingly. To further clarify on the cork pushing thing he's talking about, this is actually like well-established Aaron lore. It's a lie that he tells people anytime they ask him what he does for a living, pretty much. He tells them that he's a union cork pusher. And when they inevitably inquire about what that position means, he says that he takes wine cork bottles and puts them up against drywall and lightly taps them, listening for vibrational frequencies to make sure the drywall is safe for the establishment. It's a beautiful thing. I'm actually surprised it's not a real job. But yeah, we didn't use any of these here, but he gave it many more attempts. I'd like to show you Caleb's, though, because Caleb's were pretty fire. I'm really surprised they didn't choose him. I feel like this is exactly what they would have wanted.
Hey, what's up? My name's Caleb, Joel Dixon. I'm 27 years old and I am looking for love. I'm ready to get in a relationship and I'm looking for something that's really gonna last a long time. Hey, what's up? My name's Caleb Joel Dixon. I'm 27 years old. I'm looking for love. I'm looking for a girl to tie the knot with so that way we can have a successful relationship, maybe have a couple kids and get that white picket fence home. Let's go. Hey, what's going on? My name's Caleb Joel Dixon. I'm 27 years old. I'm looking for love. Looks don't really matter to me. They never have. I was really ugly and fat growing up and I got made fun of all the time. So on the outside, that doesn't really matter to me. What matters is on the inside. Hey, what's up? My name's Caleb Joel Dixon. I'm 27 years old. And I'm looking for love. I don't really care about looks, much like food. Some food doesn't look the best, but it tastes really good. I'm looking for that special someone that tastes really good.
These are textbook answers delivered with the appropriate energy that I feel like executives would have looked at and been like, okay, this guy's outgoing and will be a good fit. But I guess not. I really thought, I don't remember exactly which one we used, but I really thought like any of his would have actually flown pretty highly in like the internal discussions for who they should have for the fucking Tampa Love is Blind show. Like, who the fuck else would have even bothered auditioning? Caleb would have been like the only one that's not overdosing on Xanax who applied.
Hi, my name's Aaron. I'm 24 and I love calling women bitches. Hi, my name's Aaron. I'm 24 and I'm looking for a bad bitch to make my balls explode.
God, all right.
Well, we should get. We haven't done any like accents or anything though. Hello there, my name. Hi, my name's Aaron. I'm 24 and I just got out of prison. Hi, my name's Aaron. I'm 24. Oh, are you rolling?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, my name's Aaron. I'm 24. I was born on March 10th, which is the same day Shaggy Dog came out in theaters. I want to find a woman. Hi, my name's Aaron. I'm 24. A lot of my previous relationships just, haven't worked out, petered out, things like that. I'm hoping in the pods, maybe I can get a real connection, get something going. Getting locked into a relationship like that, maybe that's what I need. Just, to fully commit to it. I am literally Guts from Berserk.
I can't quite recall which full take we used of Aaron to submit to them, but I'm pretty sure we Frankenstein together something that wouldn't make them scared of him. And neither one of our boys got chosen, which is weird. But I also would like to make it clear the footage I'm using here isn't the main camera footage. It's just the main camera footage was so big it took so long to import it to Sony Vegas because the program's kind of archaic that I just decided to use our backup camera, which was at this angle. So the actual footage was like straight on, normal interview style footage. That's why this one's at like kind of a weird angle. So I don't know where we went wrong. I thought one of them, or both of them, should have been a shoo-in to make it on Love is Blind, but unfortunately not. I didn't want all this to go to waste, so I wanted to share it all with you so you could appreciate what could have been. It would have been a very special season of the show. Big L from Netflix not choosing Aaron or Caleb. And yeah, just want to talk about that a little bit. That's it. See ya.
And
stop looking for
I
love.
want to love someone for everything they are.
Stop looking for love at Geek Love. Ryan just makes pussy and dick meet. He doesn't make hearts connect. He's just here for sex.
I don't know how to word it without sounding dumb.
Girls.
Guys.
Okay.
Are there any serial killers in there?
There could be.
Yeah, it's Comic-Con, yeah. You're never
Basically,
far
I'm
from
weird,
either a
but
serial
I'm not that
pedophile
weird,
or a killer.
And I would like turtles. I love
Uh-oh.
Ninja Turtles. Like Leonardo here. I am dressing up for the con. I'm going to be Robin. And I made my own
Wait,
costume
that's
and
not
everything.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh my god, it's adorable.
I love Teenage
I'm looking
Mutant
for
Ninja
love
Turtles.
because
That's why
I
I'm
would
going
like
as New
someone
York
that I could share my
Giants
life with
quarterback
and
Tony
participate
Romo.
in things without
Or
saying it's
Eli
dumb or
Manning.
feeling foolish.
Are you gonna try
I
to
blew
be
it.
more
My sports knowledge
flirtatious?
isn't what it
I
used to
don't know,
be.
I can't flirt. I'm awful.
Girl.
Just look how charismatic Ryan is, man. What a guy! Holy fuck, everyone loves Star Wars in 2011. This was before Star Wars got killed by Disney, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Down life to a lot of people. If a girl can't be part
Weird
of
picture.
that, then
It's a
she's
weird
not
one.
Gonna be part of my life. And it
I
has
put my
bothered me,
picture on top
relationships
of
in the
Brendan
past.
Fraser's face in The Mummy when he's kissing the girl.
Nothing, man. What's up?
That way it makes it look like I'm doing
Star
it.
Wars costume.
Ooh. All right, we're good to go.
Oh, a man's in a fucking biker jacket.
All
Shit.
right, does everybody understand what's going on?
Girls love bikers.
Your dates are about to...
Hey, Naruto.
I'm a Mandalorian from Star Wars. Mandalorian.
Hey,
Looks like Boba
whoa,
Fett.
wait.
So do you
I
like
thought I
Star Wars at
recognized
all?
that, but maybe not.
Do
That
you
guy
like Star
wins.
Wars at all?
Star Wars never really hit me that much when I was a kid.
Ooh, ooh,
Next.
no!
Hit me that much when I was a kid.
It's Alex! What? Oh, okay, so I realize probably a lot of you are pretty unfamiliar with the established Geek Love lore if you weren't here for the last Geek Love stream. Alex was the one that started all of this for us. So, Alex was in the 2014, or 2013 reboot, I guess. Like the new DC universe for Geek Love.
Fine.
He's a brony.
Okay, this
So he must be cruising with Ryan, like in his posse, going like a cross-country Comic-Con doing the speed dates. That's fucking awesome. Fuck yeah, Alex, alright. I like that. That's a go-getter attitude right there.
Next.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that sounds like Alex right there. Yikes.
On to the next date.
fun.
It's a really great costume. You must be so hot.
Well, thank you. I am.
You know what?
Ooh, that
You
didn't
have
land
to
at
act
all.
less Arrogant.
I'm sure you get stopped all the time by all the guys.
That didn't work. It was a good try, though.
So confident.
Second favorite is Donatello.
He sounds like Captain
My mom says I
Hugzo.
like chubby
Hugs a
guys,
lot.
but I don't,
What
but
from Toy Story 3? Who
maybe
the
I
fuck
do.
is it?
Looking forward to the 3D one.
Hugs a Captain.
Probably still gonna
I can't tell if that's Joey or someone that works at Dunder Mifflin. What? It looks like the guy from the old Sprint commercials, the "Can you hear me now" guy. Are you sure? It's like a picture of Sasquatch. I don't think that's Joey. I don't think it's Joey.
Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Oh, really? Is that where, like, the Amish live?
I guess this is where the Amish live.
Someone nice is,
She's not wrong.
like,
That
the most
entire
important
state
thing
is
for
flooded
me.
with Amish
Okay,
people. I saw a lot of horse and carriages.
Do you want to do like lunch?
And I saw them cheating on their
Sure,
religion
legit,
by
that
eating
sounds
at a
good.
buffet
I
and
got a
using
lot
cell
of comics,
phones,
you know,
so
sci-fi and
they're kind of like
superheroes,
pseudo-Amish.
lots of cool stuff.
I don't want either of them to feel awkward. By the way,
Oh, then you shouldn't be there, you know?
Know each other.
isn't that what a date is?
I don't know.
Well, it's not a date since you're here, Mom.
Am I make?
Oh, you ruined it. Oh, and now he doesn't know what to do.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm David Moulton.
I'm Carolyn Mansager.
He looks like he could be the dad of her.
Pleasure to see you again. Do you want to walk around the floor upstairs?
Yes.
I didn't realize, like, the giant
Really
age
did,
difference.
so
I'm gonna follow the two of you if that's
Alright,
okay.
so that's fine with me, yeah.
Like, they look like two parents with their daughter at Comic-Con.
My mom is a...
Then I would allow you to call her.
Oh, hey, high five. Can I doggy style her in your guest room?
The matter.
Yeah.
I should go over there.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't be there, that's for sure. Oh god, I hate to blue ball you like this. You finally got Venom cornered with the cloblin. But I'm ready to get back into geek love. Holy shit. Was that made out of tinfoil? I know. Fuck it, I'll fucking reignite geek love. I'll fucking travel the country doing geek speed dating rooms. This shit is, like, not only fun, like, it's unironically uplifting and cute. This is like a great show.
I work at GameStop. I tried going into the.
Do you guys remember when GameStop existed in any meaningful capacity?
But the girls weren't.
Rest in peace, GameStop, if you're in the chat.
I'm not one of those.
You look like you could be a lax, bro. Easy, I could easily see him playing lacrosse. Turning me away at a house party because I didn't bring enough girls.
I'm looking for.
That's a good deal. Wait, he looks kind of cool. He's like Surfer Bro Iron Man. What the fuck? I want that. My hair's almost long enough to hang out the back.
If I can do a Chewbacca mating call.
You see women start sledgehammering his walls to get in there because they heard the mating call.
You know, Gerald's one of the better Chewies I've heard. It could either go
Every time it makes him
you
wet.
Just, you know, bust right out. Hey, I can do the Wookiee. I would save it for a second date.
No, fuck no. Don't listen to him. You're all just keep that Wookiee shit coming full throttle.
Mostly I'm a Star Wars fan. Yeah.
But no quicker way to make an internet nerd these days get erect than ask if they like anime.
Just that much more like.
Come on, Iron Man. Come on, baby.
And it looks great. Well, I was like, I'm going Iron Man.
I love Iron Man, so I was
Hey, wait, this is Mary.
him when he walked in. And he was super cute.
Mary's just cruising the Comic Cons for speed dating, isn't she? She's been waiting for him.
Nice. And maybe I could even introduce her to Han Solo, my best friend.
That's a weird thing to say. Unless that's what you call your wiener or something, but even then that's super weird to name your wiener Han Solo. Because that just means you jerk off alone.
I really like Robin.
Hey! Nice. Hey! Hey! It didn't work out though, because Mary comes back looking for more geeky men in the next episode, so Iron Man didn't do it for her, but he tried, I guess.
That sucks. It doesn't feel good.
Can someone give my boy Gerald an over-the-pants handjob or something? That's a rough one. Oh, and another good-looking girl right in his mouth. Oh, Gerald.
Please leave.
Gerald, just give her the Wookiee. Hit her with the Wookiee.
Thank you very much, guys.
She's really good at video games.
I'll own you.
What?
I'll take you out.
I didn't know you were a comedian.
Oh, she's gonna epic troll-style pwn you, man.
That's super cool that she has a sense of humor.
That's a deal breaker. Don't let her beat you at Fortnite.
That's so cool.
Or it's 2011. Don't let her beat you at Call of Duty.
I was so hungry, and now I'm like,
Like, wow.
no.
Yeah, it's typically what food will do to you. Once you start eating it, you stop being hungry.
I didn't check Twitter.
It's typically
I
how
didn't check
that works.
Facebook. I literally didn't care what's again. Awesome. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Wow, they're only 5 minutes apart. That's super convenient.
I think I actually.
I can already hear the booty or see the booty call texts. My TARDIS is needing company.
Like I'm an ape or something.
I'll hop in my Rick and Morty time portal.
Okay.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I'll see ya.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Mary and the Boy Wonder.
I love Mortal Kombat.
Did I tell you I work at GameStop?
No, that's awesome.
It's not awesome.
Oh my god.
Little do they know, in 5 years after this airs, GameStop is basically extinct. It's like Blockbuster, but for nerds.
time, so.
If the date went so well, why does she come back? Ah!
What now?
But something must have gone awry because in the second episode, Mary comes back. So I don't know what went wrong, but this is like the most Zoomer content I've ever fucking seen in my life.
I'm 22 and I'm the guitarist of an alternative.
We'll shred the other bays. Oh my god.
Colorblind.
Oh my god, this is so dumb.
And fun fact about me is I'll go wherever LeBron goes.
Hey, what's up? My name's Albert. I'm 20 years old. I use social media and I stay lit.
Some fun facts are threw me off a little bit.
I've known
For a
Bev
quirky
a
fun
really long time,
fact,
probably since I was like 13.
I like music.
But
Something that my ex would say about me.
A serial killer. She'd say I'm probably a serial killer.
Every single one of my relationships so far I've ended and we become friends afterwards. Mainly because when I get into a relationship, most of the time we are already.
I feel like that's going to be everyone's answer.
Whenever it ended.
I met a girl online once on Fortnite.
Best friends.
I thought it was serious, but it turns out she was fucking some other dude in real life. But we're still good friends and we still duo.
That's what she would say.
I'm honest, but I be lying. But I'm honest most of the time, but I be lying. So it's like, you know, yeah. So, you know, what she would say about me is that I'm like also a liar. Yeah.
I've actually
Was that like I can't tell if that was supposed to be a joke or not, but it didn't land.
I would probably rather that my future bae stays.
Stop saying bae. Jesus, how old is this?
I made this decision because
A month
I
old?
think the dude's looking. It's not gonna work, man. I'm sorry, Brian, but you gotta go.
It was a good try though. Like you won, but you lost. You lost, but you won.
Yeah, it was pretty
And your
sad,
ex would say that you probably lost.
Into like the whole like smushing faces kind of thing.
Now you come kiss me on the lips and I'll tell you if
Subtle
Bev
and
would
to
like
the
that
point.
kind of kiss.
When it comes to kissing, I'm very slow and gentle.
Tongue.
And I like to be like strong and passionate.
I only kiss on the pussy
I'd
lips.
say I'm
Or
romantic
butthole.
and responsive.
Depending on the mood I'm in. I don't kiss
I
human
guess,
lips.
I just kind of go with
Face
the
lips,
flow.
that is.
I'm known to do like a little lip bite, but that's it.
Mmm. And I use nothing but tongue.
Saving my first kiss for marriage.
What?
But when it comes
Well,
to
you
kissing,
lost.
I'll say I'm decent at it, but
I refuse to touch a woman unless I'm getting married to her. In fact, I won't even look at you. But I'm here anyway. Let me be your bae.
Are you telling me that?
I don't really have an explanation for this one. It just didn't really sit right. So I'm sorry, man. But Steven, you're out of here.
Racist. You just don't like Redditors. Fuck you, man.
I was a bit surprised.
You're at the beach.
And you're kissing
right?
me.
Seagulls all over the
Bev's
place
somewhere,
coming
but
in.
you're kissing
They're
me.
Coming in, they're stealing
What do you do?
French fries.
Option 3, let's just go in the water.
Whoa!
What about the French fries and the ice cream?
French fries and ice cream, I'll just buy more.
Yes.
What?
Okay, so I would say the first option would be to buy more, just in case. You never know. If
Cheater,
it's
you're
like
copying
ice
his
cream or
answer.
fries,
Cheater.
You don't want
Cheater.
that. To another part of the beach. Go in the water. They're not gonna come in there.
He stole 2 of the other guy's answers. Boo,
buy her more
plagiarism. Boo, boo, boo.
Number 2.
I think number 1.
I'm waiting for marriage to talk to seagulls. I'm waiting for marriage to run away from seagulls, and I would never touch water unless I'm married to it.
2. If not the third one, we call backup.
Call back up.
Yeah.
He called the police on the seagulls.
Anyone around?
Oh, I hope that guy wins who called the cops on the clouds for being too cloudy or something.
I would totally like protect her first and then go buy her food. But you know, that's just me.
Okay.
You lost
This is
because it looks
very
like you're there to sell drugs
Are
instead
all
of
you guys
fuck Bev.
organ donors?
I am an organ donor. And
Yeah, baby.
yes, I don't see any
He's
point
waiting for
in
marriage to
not
die.
donating if you're- Once I die, I can start donating my my stuff. Until I die, I won't.
That's one of the creepiest answers you could have given,
So
to
I'm
be
not a
honest.
donor.
Bev's not trying to harvest the organs while you're still alive.
An organ donor.
I'm not saying it will.
I hate
but if the
whoever edited
opportunity
this.
does arise,
I hate whoever made this, to be
what
honest.
are your thoughts on having to shave
Jesus
Bev's back?
Christ.
Stop. No.
God, everyone's so quirky. So quirky.
It takes a
Oh,
lot
the
to
XD
change my mind about
quirkiness.
things, no matter what
Such
you do.
personality. It's a beautiful big chungus.
Really like
I'll
a
chungus
solid
her
person,
back
so if
with
I
my
need to shave it
memes.
back, I'll shave it back.
I'll say that. So the massage is a good thing.
You win. Just give it to him.
Huh?
I said I'll do it.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run.
I'm a butt fucker on the
I know
tree.
you're probably like, how you gonna run down the
Straight
tree?
doggy styler up
Don't
there.
even worry about that.
I'm an upcoming rock band, so she'll get backstage pass to everything. Who doesn't want to live the rock star life? And also,
Little did you know that that band was Foo
Bev
Fighters.
and all her friends.
You just wanted to promote your rock band. What's its
She would have
name?
been my rock star. She
Nirvana
would have been on
V2?
stage with me all the time. I did not.
Dang, it's great.
He's a good-looking dude, but
Premarital
hug?
Hey, well, I use you because I think he
I
knows
don't
that I
care.
have a big personality and
God,
someone
just
that
kiss,
is thoughtful,
fucker. Tell me something about Jesus. I don't know.
Okay.
Are you wearing contacts?
Dr. Lupo?
No, I know that. Yeah.
That's actually quite the scandal. That might be Dr. Lupo.
Like, I probably want to see like just like an epic concert. I feel like would have been like Elton John, like in the prime.
What the fuck is Aaron gonna do? Call up Elton John to perform for you in a basement? What do you want him to do with
I'm
that?
just gonna watch that. And for more videos like this, subscribe to 17's YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'll pass on that for sure. Maybe if I like get hit with a younger Ray, like a de-aging Ray, and I go back to like 14 years old, I might consider subscribing to 17. But for now, I'll pass. Man, that was like super hard to sit through. Usually it's not that difficult, but that was something special. You think you're so smart, do you, big shot? Well, tell me, what do you know about MILFs? MILF is a term that's existed for as long as humans have, and recently, TLC, the Learning Channel, introduced a new show called MILF Manor, which is all about older women dating younger men, with a twist. A twist that legitimately everyone in the world saw coming. This wasn't some Luke, I am your father kind of situation where everyone was shocked. This was what everyone predicted from the very first trailer. The younger men that the women are dating are their sons. Not like incestual, I don't think, at least not yet. So their sons are dating the other moms that are competing. It's such a wild idea. Now, if you don't know what the term MILF means, it stands for Mother I'd Like to... Wait, 2 more seconds. Fuck. Sorry, I had to play by YouTube's new profanity guidelines, so we had to get out of that, like, safe space, Weenie Hut Jr. shit. So, Mother I'd Like to Fuck. And this show is all about moms with an extremely high sex drive, having sex and dating young men who are the other mom's sons. Which is such a banger of an idea for a dating show, I'll tell you what. Now, as is the case with almost every reality show, I'm pretty sure this one is scripted. There are moments of just outrageously terrible acting when the twist is revealed. So I do imagine the majority of it's fake, but that doesn't change the stupidity and the wildness of the idea. What is MILF Manor? It's this. I'm sure you've seen it on Twitter. These moms are looking for love.
My marriage was wonderful. Pleasure. I'm expecting for some guys to walk up and...
So do they fight each other for it? What's the format?
Here comes Paula.
Where are you from?
So what maybe I'm confused. What do they compete for the dick? Like, what do they do? Their kids are there. Yeah, I know it's their sons. But what the fuck are they supposed to do? So it's like, they just like date, but it's not a competition, is it? If you're just dating some of the dudes, what's the competition? Whoever dates the best?
So,
okay.
If someone proposed while I'm here, that would be great news. I don't know if it's
Why?
gonna happen or not.
Why is that
but
great
let's see.
news? Why would that be great? You would have known them for actual minutes. Why? That'd be like awful news. Wouldn't you want the proposal to be from someone you know? What is the competition? This one just says, "Here comes trouble."
I'm Kelly, I'm 50 years old, and my alter ego is Disco Mommy. Hey girl!
Hey!
How are you? And I feel like I've been judged by having multiple kids from not having the same dad. In fact, that's the number one question people ask me, like, if from the same guy? I'm like, no, why would I have 6 kids from the same guy? Hello?
Well, you're a bad
This is so fucking fake. Who asks that? Like, who would ever, like, most people would just, like, just not bother. Oh, you have 6 kids? Are they all from the same father? You whore? No, I didn't think so. Here's a Bible. Like, no one does that. Like, that has never once happened in your life. Why are you lying to me, Kelly?
An issue until the first guy I dated out of my marriage, right? And he was like 14 years younger. And then it became like...
I thought for sure she was going to say 14 years old, full stop. I thought for sure that's what was coming there.
That all these younger guys drawn to...
So they're not showing the twist here. But they're just releasing like the little about section of all of the contestants, I suppose. Whatever, I might as well learn all about them. Fuck it, I'm already here.
Kelly is the most.
No, we're getting older, ladies. We're not getting younger, even though we can think that we can do things to make ourselves look younger. We're really not.
Why are you bringing down the vibe, Charlene? Why are you saying that? Huh? We're here to have fun. We're here to meet young men. What the fuck are you bringing us down for? Damn it. Are the guys younger or the same age? Well, that's the whole thing. It's young men. But the twist is it's their son. Or their son. It's their sons. I don't think the moms date their sons, but like their sons are the contestants that the other moms fuck. I think is what the twist is. I thought it was stepsons, but apparently it's just like normal sons. Another one.
When I meet good-looking, my type of a man, I introduce myself, say, "Hey, I'm so young and I'm so."
What word would she have even said there that needed to get bleeped? It's so wet, maybe? So fuckable? Like I don't what could she have even said that would get bleeped?
So young and I'm so.
Wet. It's wet. She says wet. She either says wet or tight. It's one of the two.
And I'm so.
No, it's wet. 100% wet. Yeah, she's saying wet.
I'm a fire love. I have to have those fire love to have sex. If I don't have that,
This is so aggressive.
I can have sex, but I can't kiss anybody because that's disgusting.
What is happening?
Where are you from?
So young, please. Jesus.
Korea.
Calm down.
Oh,
Christ.
are you?
Good Lord.
Oh, I love you. I don't care about any other thing. I want to win.
What are you winning? What? Let's back this shit up. What are you winning? There's like 1,000 dudes here because it's all your sons. Like, what do you win? You're all dating like other women's son. Like, I don't understand. What do you win? No, but they get the dick regardless of winning is the thing. So like, you win more penis? I don't get it. Oh, they probably get eliminated from the other contestants. Oh, that's interesting. You're probably right. So they date their sons, and then probably at the end of like a date with all of them, the sons come together in like a football huddle and they're like, all right, whose mom was the best? Whose was the worst? And then they vote out the worst. You're probably right. You did just remind me though, I wanted to check in on MILF Manor. See if they posted anything new. Oh, they did. We get to meet their sons. Call me daddy.
Oh, you're the baby.
You're gonna be 22, right?
I'm gonna be 22.
This is so weird. This is so much weirder than I thought it would be.
I'm probably the oldest.
Who immediately caught my eye. I would like to get closer with April. Who knows, maybe.
I need a second here. This is so weird. His mom is right there. I think that was his mom. Very cool.
Show her what it's like with a younger man.
That's a beautiful ring, by the way.
Thank you.
It kind of reminds me of your face. How do we?
Oh, okay.
Younger guys seem like
Yikes.
that. Best
Failed
for
the
life.
Riz
They're
check.
not jaded and
Jesus
even though
Christ,
I'm
what the
this
fuck
age,
was that?
I've always been very physical and have a high sex drive. So if you're gonna have a younger guy, there's gonna be a lot more sex, I would think.
I'm gonna tell you just off that one line, sex is like the last thing you'll be having here. That ring is beautiful and reminds me of your face. Come on now. You gotta do better than that.
You're not calling him dad, you're calling him daddy.
No, I'm calling him daddy.
Kelly, you harpy, don't you ever say that again. I'm your son. Please, God, oh my lord, I quit.
Going for all of the.
This is the learning channel, god damn it. What's happened? This is like the actual worst acting I've seen in my life. What the fuck? They're not even trying. Oh, at least tell me on the illusion. This sucks. It's like Darman acting. My immersion is ruined.
So weird.
People keep saying sexy beast, but I didn't see it when I was scrolling through, but I might have just been focusing too hard on court cam. Is sexy beast on here? Oh, here it is. Will Crystal the... What the fuck? Wait, where... Damn it, we came in towards the end. We didn't even get to see Rumpelstiltskin. What? Hey, I've been cheated. I missed part 1. Well, I didn't get to see. Wait, what the fuck? I feel so cheated. What a horrible clip. I didn't get to see like half of the shit. So basically this show is they put normal people in furry fantasy cosplay, take them on a date, and then she chooses who she'd rather fuck. And then they reveal what they look like at the end. But yeah, someone said he was from Extreme Cheapskates, which is absolutely a fake show. So yeah, it's all fake. That's a shame. It's actually kind of an interesting concept, I guess, if it wasn't fake. These are not furries. Yeah, I guess that's the wrong word for it. Because I don't think furries dress up like poop trees or whatever that is. I kind of just want to see one more. Even though I know it's fake, I'm kind of just interested in seeing the costuming at this point. The makeup here is nutty. Who did the makeup? Did they just like have someone on staff that they just very talented at it but just couldn't land a Hollywood gig, so like, hey, fuck it, we'll make a show around you. Because now it's between the Argonian and Master Splinter. Like, this makeup is nuts. What were you thinking? Like, honestly, that should have been like good news for you. This man out here looking for a wife and he chose the mouse. I don't like these clips though. Like, what do you, like, let me see the whole thing. No, well, not the whole episode, but I mean like the big reveals. I wanted to see what each person looked like. Like, they get me invested and then they don't give me the full payoff. It's upsetting. Fuck, I actually really want to see more. I know it's fake, but the makeup is so good. Like, like, look at this. Looks so fucking good. Holy shit.
This is. Hi. I'm Joe. Nice to meet you.
That just looks like a normal Halloween costume. Meanwhile, she looks genuinely like in The Wizard of Oz when we were watching Implement's video about how they used copper and poisoned the actress with it.
Seriously?
Yeah, where are you from?
Dorney Park is my all-time favorite place.
Dorney Park. Hey, high five.
Where's Peter Parker?
I like that he seemed
Fucking Green Goblin out here.
Seeing the way she looked, you know, it didn't really damp her because, you know, her personality shined through it anyways. I really liked her.
The guy, I'm seeing the guy too. The guy.
Well, this guy's just here to purge. Like, I don't know what to tell you about that one. But this, I mean, she shouldn't pick this guy because he's gonna die at the end of the episode when Omni-Man gets to him. So I think there's only one real choice here, and it's our atheist boy, 100%. I guarantee she's got to pick him. It's the only thing left.
Joe.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right. I mean, I think I'm a pretty awesome dude, but these guys are awesome, so you are in some pretty good hands.
Okay,
You know,
no need to be a cuck about
If
it.
she doesn't vibe with that, then, you know, it's kind of her loss.
I agree. If she doesn't support atheism, so be it.
Who would have known there were some luscious locks hiding beneath that getup? Let's see
Nice. She just orgasms on the spot. Ah, fuck! Atheism incarnate.
What I thought you would look like, Joe.
The makeup is so fucking good. God damn it. Now I'm invested in a dumb show. I know it's fake, and yet I still can't help but care. Fuck. Did she make the right choice? No, don't you touch those. It's Twitch. You keep those alone. Yeah, it turns out the Prince Harry actor gets fucking thrown in jail for impersonating a royal.
There's all sorts of things.
He just reaches down in his pants.
I still don't feel
VIP
like
bitch.
I know you
What's up?
all that well. Sorry, but
I saw it
I'm
coming.
going to have to ask you to.
Trying to impress a fake Prince Harry? What an awful way to go out. Backflipping off a canoe and giving yourself a concussion, drowning.
Do you feel better about yourself after you said that?
And coming up.
Now she
A couple
does.
days after Jay left.
She didn't at first, but once she got out that fat pig, a wave of euphoria washed over her. Well, that looks like the ideal couple. What's up, Cole?
Larissa is freaking out right now, and my mother kicked her out of the car. And
Was it
I came
moving?
home from
Because
work,
I'd be pretty upset if I got
and
kicked
she
out of a
just
moving
went
vehicle
off on me
too.
'cause I wouldn't go upstairs.
You figure that's so hard to like this wife.
Colt, don't let her talk to you like that. Show her your Fortnite, KD. Show her the Twitch chats you moderate.
Have a little respect.
Prove your worth to her, goddammit, Colt.
David doesn't allow me to do it.
What are these like goofy Looney Tunes expressions he's putting on his face?
Okay, go ahead, protect your mama.
Like a fucking animatronic with eyebrows moving around and shit.
Threatened me. I'm going to divorce you.
Well, now you've gone a little far.
Oh, don't threaten me now.
That's a little far.
This won't end well.
Oh shit. She's getting the sledgehammer. Colt, get your mother. Use her as a meat shield.
Hey, that speed bump scared her. Please slow down.
That speed bump. He's clearly on the interstate. What are you talking about?
Very nervous.
But if something made the car jump up like that, he must have run over a body. There's no speed bumps on the interstate.
Human.
Not wanting her to hold the baby. She got to the point of she doesn't want anyone holding.
Well, I mean, it's fair to have that complaint, I guess. I don't know. I haven't had a baby. I've never held a baby. I don't want to.
Yeah, that is another thing. So
I don't even want to have
right
that
now,
responsibility
Pablo
for
wants
even
to
a
be the one
smidge of a second.
And she doesn't want you holding the baby.
Especially in this climate where I hold the baby, and if the baby ends up autistic or something, they'll blame me. Like I transferred like gamer autism to it or something. I just want no part of that entire ordeal. Holding babies is overrated.
I'm a little worried about
We got a baby holding veteran in the chat. Level 20 baby holder. He's already maxed the game out.
Relationship isn't the best.
Prestige mode baby holder.
I'm really glad that.
Well, he's been doing some fishing stuff and then.
Fishing? What kind of fishing?
Like.
Internet scamming, fishing for RuneScape passwords via Twitch streams. An honest living, Robbly. Stop being so fucking judgmental.
She's a lot more needy than I thought. Just because she's like a brand new baby. So I'm not getting much sleep at all.
I mean, yeah, that's like a level 0 human right there. Like, it has no skills or anything. It's gonna be a big fucking burden to train.
Sure.
She has a stinky diaper though, so.
Uh-oh.
Perfect. He was hungry anyway. Scripted? No, it's not scripted. They just happen to be chilling in the kitchen, full makeup on. It's not that big of a deal. And mic'd up. Who doesn't wear a lapel mic? Just in the off time. I tell you, the only time I take mine off is when I shower or jerk off.
What?
I prefer full episodes, bro.
Idiot into the driver's side door. She broke phones, plural.
It's a good joke, isn't it?
She erased my phone. She's very controlling. I can't talk.
You got fucked so hard for no reason. Yo, fucking take that, pussy.
What are you doing?
You know, maybe the pussy's not worth it, big guy. It's like he's being haunted by it.
I am coming back. I am coming back now.
She's being exorcised. Can you at least be there for when they pull the demon out of her? Ed and Lorraine are really doing their best, goddammit.
What about price point? What are you comfortable with?
10 grand.
What is your most expensive dress?
Our most expensive dress would be $45,000.
Is that okay?
Whatever makes you happy.
There is no way Jorge is pulling that much money for a $45,000 dress.
He can't afford everything.
Do you at least get to put it in her butt sometimes? I mean, what are you getting out of this, Jorge? It's just like you're spending money and get nothing in return.
Come on in.
I can do that too if I flushed it down the toilet. Just a little smooch?
No, obviously, I don't have 20,000 in cash right now.
Nerd, who doesn't have 20 grand in cash? What? Dude, have that in small bills like under my seat.
So it's not your
And
problem.
Fisa, get with a real man.
Yeah.
Say for all of the
Jorge
things that you
got
like
arrested for moving
that are
300
really
pounds
expensive
of
that you
weed.
want, like right now.
Really? Wait, are you serious? My boy Jorge's pushing 300 pounds of weed?
In February 2018.
He looks like
According to
Jake
Radar
Gyllenhaal,
Online,
but
police said
chunkier.
Nava had 293 pounds of high-grade marijuana in his vehicle. He was charged with possession of marijuana, possession of
Like
marijuana
the ice
for
cream
sale,
man of marijuana.
transportation of marijuana for sale, and possession of drug paraphernalia. He was released on $25,000 bail
Not
after spending
bad.
2 days in jail.
That's less than he
Pleading
spent on one dress for his
TMZ
wife.
reported that
That's a
police
fucking
found
deal.
Nava's marijuana stack surprisingly supportive of him during his arrest and sentencing. George told TMZ, "There's really nothing wrong
Look at their first kiss.
Right now.
He's breaking promises that he gave me before I arrived.
Yeah, I'd be tight too if someone said they'd give me anything I wanted and they couldn't buy me a $45,000 condom or whatever she wanted. Dude, you're pulling 300 pounds of weed on like a Monday night. You might as well at least splurge.
50 years to pay off.
If Jorge brought me to the States and I knew he was peddling that kind of numbers, I'd be asking for $45,000 dresses too. That's pretty impressive.
So basically you're saying if I can't provide, I'm worthless to you.
That's what love is.
I don't understand what's wrong about it.
She's very controlling.
I thought that was a really good one. This guy looks like Josh Peck. Like Drake and Josh version of Josh, but if he started peddling 300 pounds of marijuana instead and ordering Russian mail-ordered brides. Geek Love Episode 1, Brony Friend Zone. Was this just like a hit piece to make gamers look bad? Yikes, man.
My love life status is a mix of forever alone and socially awkward penguin. It's meme-tastic. And I'm also Brony.
No, that sounds about par for the
course. Someone who watches.
What kind of questions are you gonna ask?
Marry me? Will you marry me? Can you marry
Oh my
me?
God, are you a brony?
Oh yes, I am.
Oh my God, you know that's up there with MMOers, right?
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Time referencing.
I play MMOs, what the fuck?
And I'm cosplaying.
Well, fuck you, Carolyn. I like MMOs.
So you would come up to me.
It's not the same, I don't jerk off the horses just because I play MMOs. Hey, I like furries, ponies, and I'm a Discord developer. Have you heard of Wumpus?
First, you know, health ed teacher, putting condoms on bananas, things like that. It's always fun.
It always, you know.
Yeah, that's not bad, Alex. That's not bad.
What's the weirdest museum you've been to?
The sex museum.
Her fandom doesn't.
Sex, huh? I've heard of that once.
But it, you know, it wouldn't hurt if we.
A little innocent, dirty humor.
I like that she had a, you know, Kirby shirt on, but I want you inside. Maybe video games?
Yeah. Have you played Journey on PS3?
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good game. That's a good game. Alex is getting hard.
What I do, and attitude.
Okay. The bad boy attitude. Got it. That's sort of a.
Well, I myself am quite the bad boy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I once watched porn and didn't come.
You know, so far, some of the girls are great.
Just to disrespect the actresses.
Batman.
To get 3 minutes.
Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex.
It's hard to know.
Ladies, do you have your perfect match in sight?
Yeah, you do.
Tracking on their
All the women just flock to Alex. Nice work, Alex.
I was actually surprised it was, you know, someone who.
She just goes home.
She had red hair, which is.
It's a weird sock choice, I gotta say, but whatever gets the job done, my man. Just fuck some pussy. Feeling better. I'm no longer a brony. Literally fuck the broniness out of me.
Speed dating was that, and we walked away. And what happened was that basically, she told me after about a minute, basically that she just wanted to be friends. So basically, kind of nothing ever happened. Of course.
Oh.
I understand.
No,
but it was kind of depressing.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You know.
Sad ending, but hopeful for Alex's future.
Guys or girls?
To be honest, I guarantee this. Hey, it's her again. She's definitely paid to be here. She was in Alex's group too. That's they're cheating. They're just reusing the same girl. Or maybe she just cruises conventions trying to find a geek to love.
I have been.
I think one of
Yikes,
the
man.
big
That's
reasons sci-fi speed dating is becoming so successful is
Titty
people
Vader.
realize that it's not a joke.
It's the reboot of Star Wars. It's Rian Johnson's vision for the new Star Wars Darth Vader. Big tits. Hey, wait, what the fuck?
You will have a scorecard.
No, this is the same.
With a pen.
This is the same convention where Alex just got his heart broken, but a different perspective.
Anywhere you want.
I'm just here to see how Alex does with her, because we didn't see that one. Boo, not Alex.
So what do you do?
Boo, that's definitely a serial killer. Get him out of there.
What would you say is your favorite game?
Legend of Zelda.
That definitely looks like some shit I would have done in early early college. Just stare at her, act mysterious.
Yet if I was gonna start going on dates.
Oh, he's hitting it off with her.
Do you not have a Wii?
Do not have a Wii. Right?
Get the fuck out of here. No we, no pussy. Yeah, keep walking, nerd.
I love video games, particularly BioWare.
I remember when BioWare was liked by people, and then they really shit the bed hard. A lot. And now they've made Anthem, so they're gonna be borderline dead soon. Hey, Big Trouble in Little China. You think you'd marry this girl? Well, don't tell me, tell her. She's playing Fallout! She's playing Fallout! Go! Oh, email her, quick!
Harry Potter. And we also have
She just hit all of your bases. She's got a fucking Skyrim Prima official strategy guide. You guys literally come in your pants over Skyrim.
I like Star Wars. I love Marvel, anime.
He moderates a lot of Twitch chats. Do you like mods?
I guess I'll give you a rundown. I actually tend to find myself attracted to skinnier nerds.
Thanks for the prime, Collie.
That's my cup of tea. All right, so...
Well, she said skinny, I'm sorry. Twitch chat, you tried.
Anime, Dragon Ball Z, Attention
Medicine, treatment center for drug and alcohol abuse.
That's awesome. Do you like really...
Well, I think we know who she's picking.
Work in the defense industry as a software engineer.
That's awesome.
The defense industry?
In a video game.
Hi. Good. How are you? So tell me, you're an anime character, right?
No, I mean, you know, it's funny because I feel that anything that isn't one thing you don't readily recognize.
Is it video game?
No, it's Ariel game. It's me. It's who I am.
Ooh, yikes. Brittany, you just offended him. That's shit fashion. I'd guess the same thing. Why is he showing off his, like, upper thighs and inner nutsack?
I felt a little something with several people, so I'm interested to see where it goes.
Several? What? There was only one guy there that seemed to have piqued your interest.
Now, I need you to get your.
It was the Chad nerd. Well, skinny Chad nerd. What?
Nice to meet you, Brittany. Yeah, I just moved into a new place. I bought a condo, so...
The defense contractor!
So busy, like, trying to unpack everything.
That's a fucking plot twist, Brittany. Nice.
I mean, he was one of the ones that I really was, like, attracted to. Like, just, like, you know, his look, like, kind of got my heart beating a little bit.
I will date her. She was very direct with me. She was like,
too
like,
late, man.
And I'm like,
Now this guy's designing defense equipment to keep men off of his girl. This is embarrassing.
That, right?
I know it's
No,
really popular.
no, you can beat that. Anything else, really.
I'm a little nervous.
Oh. Oh, this is making me uncomfortable. Well, they're happy, I guess. I'm not, but they are. Oh, man, that's Whoa. You guys see Spider-Man pitching a tent? He's looking like Bible Man out here with the bulge. Yeah, coming in hot. He's tucked it even.
I'm a huge superhero geek.
He looks like he could have been the lead singer in Sum 41 back in their heyday.
Richard Tom Welling, Chief.
Ooh, yikes, man, that's not gonna work.
It was really great.
You just look like a Jehovah's Witness trying to sell the comic book nerds something.
And it just really Comic-Con. You know,
He looks
maybe
like
that's what
Mark
I'm looking
Cuban.
for.
Like nerd Mark Cuban.
I like it.
Sorry, Jimmy, I don't like that art. I'm out.
It's good. You know, I feel just like lost in a void.
Do you like Superman? No. Fucking flips her chair over.
Nice to meet you.
Then pisses his pants.
Okay. Well, do you know who I am? Do you know Jimmy Olsen?
Oh, okay.
Do you know who that is? Do you know Jimmy Olsen?
God, he's a good-looking guy, but my God, he's creepy.
He's somebody's pal. He is.
Jesus Christ.
I'm 20, so T.O. for both of us.
Yikes! Oh, Jimmy!
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you fucked up,
You know who
man.
Jimmy Olsen is?
He starts all of these asking, "Do you know who I am?" He sounds like a fucking social media influencer. Damn it, man, you blew it.
I'm Superman's pal. He wears a bow tie as well. You know who Superman is, right?
Who only knows the words Superman, Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah.
Hopefully figure that out.
That's about his whole fucking vernacular. Jimmy Olsen? Superman? No?
I'm gonna put a
What do you mean no?
next to mine.
The fuck do you mean no?
I think he's. Go. This is a competition. Run.
Hit it and shit it, girls. Let's do. Oh, she picked nobody. You blew it, Jimmy. You fucking blew it. Yeah, she's going home now. Yikes.
So Jimmy might have been a little too picky. No perfect matches.
Wow, Jimmy.
How did
Well-
nobody like Jimmy? What the hell is that?
On my sheets. I got a lot of names.
Yeah, bro. I put my name on there too. What's up with
I
that?
think he's got a good
I
shot.
know who
against
Jimmy
all
Olsen
the
is.
girls and stuff. I'm wishing him luck.
Well, you know. Maybe don't start every conversation with "Do you know who I am?"
Speed dating, Comic-Con.
It's weird.
I've never been in a situation, knock me on the ground and make me feel like, wow, this is something that needs to be working.
Well, kick the addiction to Superman side characters.
That, then
Hi, how are you? I love the costume.
That is a pretty fuck. This dude's got fucking cool hair. He should say a word though.
Are you really nervous?
You should talk.
Not good at talking to people.
Fuck, but your hair is dope, man. What?
What are you, Catwoman or some shit?
Cheetar. Do you not know Thundercats?
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to. But now it's completely silence.
What? Very aggressive. What the fuck are you supposed to be, huh,
She was
bitch?
kind of bubbly, having fun with it.
What a fucking lunatic. A literal lunatic.
It's easier to block through email. Not
He looks like a health teacher in middle school.
No rhyme or reason.
Not a bad teacher or anything, just a teacher that's forgettable, but probably an overall nice teacher.
Fireworks. If you want to meet up there later or something, I will be playing those free arcade games by the Namco booth later on.
Okay. I think he's really cute. I think he's funny and interesting.
You can find me at the kids' inflatable water park outside if you need me later.
They have like some
But if not, that's fine too. I'm just gonna go. Okay, Nydia?
Potential. I see myself hanging out